welcome along to this brand new podcast, music podcast, introducing brand new artists, brand new original music, and just giving these guys a platform. I'm Charlie Hanson, your host of Top of the Pods, and this is the very first episode coming to you live from the Old Shed Studios here in South Wales. And as you can see, we've got our very first artist sat in front of us, Skye, and we're going to be having a little chat with Skye in just a second. But first of all, I want to encourage you to obviously subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you know when there's new episodes releasing. We're hoping to release every Friday at 7 p.m. That is the hope. But as this is new, we're going to be obviously testing the water and see how we get on with that. And also, if you're listening on the podcast, I am going to encourage you to try and subscribe onto the podcast, because what that allows us to do here at the Old Shed Studios is to offer young artists, well, and even the older artists that are going to be coming through on the podcast, but most certainly the young artists, the ability to record their music free of charge. And that's what we want to do. So your subscription to the podcast will help fund these artists coming through the studio. And without further ado, we're going to have a little chat with Skye here, and also then listen to some live music from her. So hello and welcome, Skye. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes. So your very first interview,
Yeah.
and we're privileged to have you here on Top the Pods. And you've actually got music released through the Old Shed Studios on the various download platforms, Spotify and YouTube and Apple Music and all that.
Yeah.
So just let everybody know when did you discover that you had this talent for music?
Okay, so the first time I really played was out in Dubai with a family friend, and he taught me, I think it was Smoke on the Water.
Okay, by? Oh, I don't know that one. What's that? Who's that by? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember actually. Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
But that was your very first song that you kind of learned on guitar?
Yeah.
Okay.
And from there it kind of progressed.
Mm-hmm.
And during lockdown, obviously, it was a tough time for people.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. For everybody, I think, wasn't it? Especially the youth of today.
So it just kind of gave me something to do. So I started with the piano, and then I think it was either for my birthday or one Christmas, at a electric guitar, and just kind of taught myself through YouTube videos.
Okay, and I've had the privilege of working with Skye for a little while now, a couple of years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And from where you're saying you started on YouTube to where you are now, an accomplished multi-instrumentalist, and with songs released on the download platforms, you must be proud of how far you've come. You must be proud of that.
Yeah, definitely.
So this first song you're going to sing for us now is it's one you haven't released, actually, is it?
No.
So this is a brand new song, not released as yet, but it's up and coming. It's going to be released soon. And just tell us a little bit about the song.
Okay, so this song is just about a few past experiences, whether that's things I've been through, whether it's something I've witnessed other people go through. Yeah. And just really about like the different sort of relationships that you have with people.
Okay.
But yeah. And
so what is the song called? What is this?
So it's called Shadow of You. And it kind of interprets that as much as you've kind of gone through whatever it is, there's still always that thing that it grips you. Yeah. Like it is something from the past that doesn't leave you. So
it's a song that you've written that comes from the heart. It's not just because a lot of people, Skye is 17 years of age, and there are a lot of people out there who might think, well, you haven't got much life experience, but it doesn't, as you said, it doesn't have to come necessarily from your life. It could be from things you witnessed of other people. So it's nice that you've kind of, whether it be from your own experiences or other people's experience, you've brought that together into this song, and hopefully people enjoy this now, and we'll get this out released soon. So would you like to introduce this song to everybody?
Yes, so this is one of my few unreleased songs. Shadow of You. I hope you enjoy.
Here we go. Your Sky, Shadow of You.
Sitting here in the darkness of my room, memories of you consume my mind. I could try to drown them out, but I'll still lose. Now all I feel is all the tears I've cried, so I had to say goodbye. In the shadow of you, I'm lost and alone. Yeah, you cut me so deep, this don't feel like home. I'm holding on to love that's not my own, 'cause now you're just somebody that I used to know. I could try to walk away from the pain, but in the end I feel the same. Everywhere I turn I see your face, but I loved you more than me, now my heart aches. In the shadow of you, I'm lost and alone. Yeah, you cut me so deep, this don't feel like home. I'm holding on to love that's not my own, 'cause now you're just somebody that I used to know. That I used to know. I thought I could mend my broken heart, but the pieces are scattered too far apart. I'm reaching out for a love that's gone. With the shadow of you, I can't move on. In the shadow of you, I'm lost and alone. Yeah, you cut me so deep, this don't feel like home. I'm holding on to love that's not my own, 'cause now you're just somebody that I used to know. That I used to know. That I used to know.
Welcome back, everybody. And there was Sky and Shadow of You on guitar there, acoustic. So just before we were talking, just before the song, I asked you about the kind of inspiration behind that song and where you got your love of music from. So what are your kind of hopes and aspirations for the future? Where are you hoping to take this music?
So hopefully, like, obviously we've got our own recording studio, record label, etc. I'm hoping that someone will eventually pick up on the music that's being released, and just make it go big, basically. Just make a bit of pocket from it, you know.
Yeah, well, hopefully these guys either listening to the podcast or watching on YouTube or on Instagram or wherever they're viewing from. If you want to go along and check Sky out on the various download platforms. Although Shadow of You isn't out just yet at the recording of this particular episode, it will be out soon. But Sky does have other songs on Spotify, 2 of which you will hear in this very episode coming up shortly. So let's talk about one of the other songs that you're going to be singing today. Both of which have been released. So the next song you're going to sing is on guitar again, isn't it?
Yes.
Which one is
this one is called Invisible to You.
Yeah.
Which actually I only wrote maybe a week or two before we recorded it.
Okay, yes, I do remember.
And
you sent it to me. You did send it to me in a voice note on WhatsApp. And I fell in love with it immediately. And I said, we've got to record this and release this. And so I essentially kind of pushed you, didn't I, into, right, let's do this. Let's do it. And we did. So
it was worth it, though, 100%.
Yes, it was worth it. And actually turned out a lot different to what we expected when you first sent it over, didn't it? So,
yeah.
And in fact, on the actual track, all the instruments you hear on the track were played by Skye. So, and I can't even remember exactly what tracks were on there, what instruments were on there. It was guitar and piano and drums.
Yeah, they were...
Bass. There were a few instruments, weren't there? Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say strings, but that was because I originally wanted strings.
Yes, but we put strings on a different track, didn't we?
We did.
So there are strings involved, but in one of the other tracks. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into this next track now by Skye, and I'm going to let Skye once again introduce her first, what was it, your first single release, wasn't it? Apart from the Christmas song, this was your first official pop single release. Okay, over to you. You introduce.
So, this was my first official single. This is Invisible to You.
Here we go.
Myself again. I worry this will never end. I'm scared that I will never heal from the pain, 'cause it makes me ill, it don't make sense. I'm running out of reasons to stay. Slowly giving up, 'cause either way I'm trying my best, trying to not be a fool, but it's out of control. Why'd I give in to you? Could try to talk, but it would be a fight. I still don't know if I'm alright, 'cause the truth I'm invisible to you. I see my friends all moving forward. I see them learning something new. My situation's different. I'm trying my best, trying to not be a fool, but it's out of control. Why'd I give in to you? I try to talk, but it would be a fight. Still don't know if I'm alright, 'cause the truth is I'm invisible to you. I was old enough to make my own decisions, but I held back, I was afraid of being distant. I've tried my best, tried to not be a fool, but it's out of control. I feel like this 'cause of you. I've tried to talk, but it ends in fights. I don't feel like I'm fine when the truth, I've tried my best, tried to not be a fool, but it's out of control. I feel like this 'cause of you. I've tried to talk, but it ends in fights. Maybe one day I'll be fine, but the truth, no, is I'm invisible to you. I'm invisible to you. I'm invisible to you.
Welcome back, everybody, and that was Skye's very first single, other than the Christmas single that you'll find on download platforms, called Invisible to You, and her next single will be coming up shortly, but we're going to find out all about that next track in just seconds. It's quite close to your heart, that one, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
Tell us what the song's called, the next one.
It's called Let Her Go.
Okay. And it is a rather sad story behind that song, isn't it? So
Yeah.
do you want to explain, because obviously you will explain better, the situation behind that?
Yeah, so a close family friend, we would see each other only every couple of months, but we were quite close. And she was also my hairdresser for a very long time. We'd always go in, we'd have a laugh. She would always ask about my music and how it was going.
Yeah.
Which was really nice. But she became really unwell.
Yeah.
And I found out in late January. Her funeral was in February then. But I didn't really deal with grief the way that most people do. So
Yeah. But also, you're 17 years of age, and you probably haven't dealt with a lot of grief in that time, have you? So I think this was in fact your first kind of experience of dealing with grief from a death point of view, wasn't it? Yeah. Someone close to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So sorry, I cut you off. You continue with the story.
So yeah, to try and kind of cope with the situation and channel my emotions a little bit better. It was just a case of I made like a few notes as to how I felt, and then I sat in school and just kind of had a play on the piano, and a song came out of it. So,
which was Let Her Go.
Yeah.
How do you have you had any feedback from the family on the song? Have they heard the song?
Yeah. So out of respect and everything, I sent it to her sister.
Yeah.
Which was then passed on to their mum, to just basically check that they were okay with me allowing the public to hear it.
And expressing your kind of grief through the song.
Yeah.
And towards the loss of Joe, obviously. So the respect to the family, just almost getting their blessing, their permission to release a song out there into the public. And obviously they said yes, because it's out there, it's released.
It is.
Again, you sent this song to me on a recording on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, it had me in complete and utter tears. Beautiful song, beautiful lyrics, and this is by no means to be condescending at all, but my first thought was, my God, you're 17 years of age and you're coming up with these chord progressions on the piano, these lyrics, the melody, and I was just blown away, albeit the subject matter was sad, the kind of the structure of the song and lyrically and musically is just phenomenal, you know, and that it's you can't help but be impressed by that. So I was very impressed by that, by the final outcome of the song. So we recorded that not so long back, did we?
Yeah.
So your final song, we're going to hand you over it. Let's you introduce your final song again, and then we'll play the song.
Yes. So this is my latest release. It's called Let It Go, and this is for my Auntie Jo. Hope you enjoy.
Here we go.
Myself the day that I lost you. My body went so numb, was nothing I could do. I've lost all my motivation, giving up on all I knew. 'Cause knowing there's no other way is slowly burning through. I hope you're safer now. I'll miss you, see you soon one day somehow. I still hear you when I'm alone. Guess it's time to say goodbye, to let you go. In almost everything I do, the pain is everywhere. I wish it wasn't true. If only you would wake up, say it's just a real bad dream. But all I'm left with now are these distant memories. I hope you're safer now. I'll miss you, see you soon one day somehow. I still hear you when I'm alone. Guess it's time to say goodbye, to let you go. I hope you're happy now. Oh, how I miss you, see you soon up in the clouds. Wish I could see you just one more time, but I had to see you go to realize I know you're safer now. I'll miss you, see you soon one day somehow. I still hear you when I'm alone. Guess it's time to say goodbye, to let you go. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye, to let you go. I never will forget her, but I gotta let her go.
Okay, and we're back again. There was Skye there and her latest single, Let Her Go, in memory of Joe, the close family friend that they lost recently. You won't mind me saying this, and I'm sure because we've spoken about this before, but the songs currently that you've released, they're quite emotional.
Yes.
They're kind of not sad songs, but they're kind of verging on kind of heartbreak and things like that. Because you've obviously witnessed some of that in your short life so far. But you're not just full of sad songs, are you?
No, I'm not.
You do have... tell everybody at home kind of... Because you've got a little bit of a rock side to you, haven't you? You brought the electric guitar today to the studio.
Yes.
So just tell everybody kind of your musical tastes, where you get your inspiration from, who the type of people you listen to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just name... would you say... Could you limit it to 3 artists? Say your top 3. Who are your top 3 artists that you would listen to?
Okay, well, one artist that definitely inspires me is Diana Ross.
Okay.
I really like the kind of pop side of things. I did grow up listening to, obviously girl groups and stuff.
Yeah. Because you are, I know for a fact you're a Girls Aloud, not a Girls Aloud, not Girls Aloud. What's the other group called?
Little Mix.
Little Mix, yes. They're showing my age there. Yeah, Little Mix. I know you're a Little Mix fan also.
Yes.
But I mean, Diana Ross, you wouldn't ordinarily think of again, not condescending, but of a 17-year-old loving Diana Ross, because that's who I grew up on, Diana Ross, many moons ago. So Diana Ross, some girl groups. Who other? Name kind of 2 other inspirational artists to you.
Ooh. As a modern artist, probably Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I really like her music because some of it is, like mine emotional, and then some of it is very, grungy and rock, and I like it.
And third and final, one other artist.
Ooh, this is tough.
Yeah, I know, because I know you've got quite an eclectic taste in music, so to single it out to just 3.
Maybe Ray.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting Noah Khan or somewhere like that, or Hosier or somewhere like that. But Ray, tell us about Ray.
Okay, so she's a British pop indie solo artist. She's massive at the moment. But her songs are very much like her own personal experiences. So I think that's where I relate a lot.
Yeah, and I think when I look at your lyrical content and the melodic content of your music, you can see that the inspiration for those, you can see directly where they come from, and it's incredible to watch that process come together. So can we expect any kind of, should we say, more upbeat, rocky kind of pumpy songs from you? Yeah. Or have you got a few more emotional ones first?
I would say I'm unsure, but there's definitely a mix of both. But I think I'm gonna kind of move away from the sad stuff for a little bit
and do a little bit of more kind of upbeat, happier.
Yeah.
Albeit the lyrical content could still be emotive, but a more upbeat, positive kind of spin on it. For example, a little bit of a spoiler here. Lies is a great song, which is going to be which we're working on right now.
Yes.
And I do really like that song. And also another little spoiler here that you sent me on WhatsApp only yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes.
On the electric guitar. So I know that you've got some good bangers on the way, haven't you? Well, everybody, that was Skye. We hope you enjoyed this first episode, and it was nice to introduce everybody to Skye. I've known Skye for a few years now. I met you when you were 15 years of age at the Town Hall in Mountain Ash on an acoustic night.
That's gone quick.
I know, and you're almost 18 now this September coming. And we've come a long way in that few years, especially confidence-wise, your songwriting skills in particular. And I just wanted to introduce everybody, as many people as I could, to Skye and get her music out there, basically. So once again, I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to the podcast. It does allow us here at the studios to provide a platform for these younger artists who may not ordinarily have that facility to release music and record music. And we will catch you on the next episode of Top of the Pods. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you very soon.